Hey guys, Reverends here, and welcome back to a brand new Pokemon episode of Pokemon FireRed. Last episode, a lot of Pokemon evolved, a lot of Pokemon fainted, we got Chiding, we made our way to Vermilion City, got the VS Seeker, the voucher ticket, the usual, and now we're gonna finish up the SSN. Not much would have gotten done if I wasn't doing this, which is speeding up every little bit. But I mean, it's Pokemon Fire Red. If you haven't played Pokemon Fire Red, I don't know what to tell you. And I promise you, there's just too much padding in this game. Too much slowing this game down. Like, even on the fastest text, it's like still so slow in my opinion. It's like I wish there was an instant text button. Like, even clicking the instant text button is just too slow. Just give me instant text. Okay. I feel like Pikachu is going to go for a Thunderbolt, so let's pivot into the Nidoking. No, double team. That's so weird, but okay. Yay! I didn't get paralyzed. That would have sucked. Nope, these guys don't battle. You can always tell trainers that battle and those that don't. Those that don't tend to stutter when they move, while those that do battle tend to go into a fluid, non-stop pattern. See how slow that feels? That feels just way too slow for me. You know, I keep expecting I'm gonna need to pivot, and I never need to goddamn pivot. Yeah, and those guys don't battle. I do know he starts to battle with, Oh, bonjour! Imagine seeing you here. Wyvern, were you really invited? So how's your Pokedex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas and look hard for them. Uh-huh. I don't think you have caught 40 Pokemon so far if you're following the same adventure I am. You just got caught, which means you can't get past Cerulean City. I think I call bullshit on you because I don't think you can have 40 Pokemon. Even if, let's say, you were doing like a Professor Oak's challenge, we could confirm you don't have Blastoise. We could confirm you don't have Pidgeot because you would have been using them. Yeah, no, I think you're bullshitting me, bro. We're gonna pivot into Gyarados because I have a feeling that it's going for a water attack. No, withdraw. Well, it is a water attack, I guess, just not an offensive one. Dragon Rage is nice though, because it always does 40 damage, so I never have to worry about the withdrawal. Raticate's coming out next. Technically, Raticate could be we could pivot into Nidoking. I wasn't expecting the poison, but that was actually really good. And then Kadabra, I'm not faster than Kadabra, so I would actually prefer to go back to Gyarados so we could use Bite. Huh, at least you're raising your Pokemon. I heard there was a cut master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Yup, it'll be handy. You should go see him too. Smell ya. So when you go up here and you get the cut for helping the actual captain. So what did you do? Just take it from him while he was seasick? I feel hideous. Seasick. I rubbed the captain's back. What is up with the old people in this game? Whew, thank you. I'm feeling much better now. You want to see my hidden cut technique? I could show you my prize cut technique if I weren't so ill. I know, you could have this hidden machine. Teach cut to your Pokemon. You can see it cut anytime. Use a cut, you could chop down small trees. Why not try it with the trees around Vermilion? And that's a hint that's how you get to the gym leader. In case for kids that don't know. We're going to teach cut to Chading, and then we can move forward with our life. Now that we got the cut TM, or HM, we can leave. Say goodbye to the boat. Cool. Now we can move along with our life. Now do note that if you did not get Nidoking, because Nidoking is a stone evolution and Nidoran is hard to get, it is fairly rare, I believe it's like 10%. You can catch Diglett here, and that's also a really good pivot, and if you're very lucky, you can end up with the actual small percentage Dugtrio. But we have Nidoking, so I'm not worried about it. From here, yeah, Mankey's getting a little behind, but Mankey's not going to be a permanent member either, so I'm not worried about it. Our two biggest contenders or helpers is going to be Charmeleon and Nidoking, because Nidoking is immune to electrical attacks. It has the Poison Point ability, which is punishment for hitting on for physically attacking us, as well as because of Charmeleon's fire attacks, we're not going to end up. The only time we'll have to worry about paralysis is a secondary effect from Thunderbolt or Thundershock, or if they use Thunder Wave. We won't have to worry about the static ability, which only does it only has the chance to paralyze under physical contact conditions. So because we're using our Charmeleon for special attacks, I have no fears or qualms. From here, however, now we gotta dig through trash cans. From here, because the way this puzzle is, and I'm not really good at this puzzle, I'm gonna put a save state. Nope, because I don't want to reset the electric currents from the trash cans. Nope. Yeah, for some reason it's like very difficult to determine which ones it is, because they always say directly to the right, but as you can see, that's directly south. It's not directly right. And then sometimes it just happens to so forth be in this all the way left corner one. So it's like, I think it's bugged. Well, I know for a fact it's bugged. We could start with Mankey, just to get him some experience. Oh shit. I tell you kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. I zapped my enemies into paralysis. The same I'll do to you. So, when you say enemies, do you mean human enemies or Pokemon enemies? Because human enemies, oh my god, I'm surprised they survived. Oh, I'm so glad we missed that. Nice, nice. Level 21 Mankey. Okay, so that was good, but the paralysis was bad. And this is a good example of things are getting a little scary now. Yeah, so let's switch to Nidoking as a pivot. And let's go for that Thrash. There we go. Now that's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge. Nice. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly lightning quick anytime, kid. You're a special, kid. Take this. TM34 contains Shockwave. Teach it to an electric Pokemon. No, I'm going to teach it to a ground Pokemon. I am so tired of games holding my damn hand. Like, seriously. Oh, hello, Everett. How are you doing? It's me, one of Professor Oak's aides. Did you meet the other aide? He had a package from Professor Oak for you, Everett. He said he's looking for you around Route 2, Everett. If you're in the Route 2 area, please look for him. So that's a problem, because Route 2 is before Mount Moon, and after getting out of Mount Moon, it's a one-way ledge. Oh, excuse me. So, how do you actually get to it? Well, you actually get to it through Diglett Cave. Diglett Cave is basically the in-game tutorial showing you that yes, there's multiple routes to different areas, and you will use HMs to achieve those routes. Nice. Caught the Diglett. Okay. The whole thing about Diglets is it's no point to try to run away from them, because most of them has the arena trap ability, which locks you into battle unless you are a flying type or if you have the levitate ability. So with Mankey up front, you're just better off just beating the hell out of them and making your way. I could put Pidgeotto up front, but I still want to get that chance of actually getting the Dugtrio. Because if we get Dugtrio without needing to level up Diglett, that saves us so much time in the future. In here, there is a person where you can trade. I believe it's up here actually, it's this house. They want an Abra for something else. Oh yeah, Abra for Mr. Mime. I would do that, but unfortunately that means I gotta catch 2 Abra. Granted, that will help later on when I'm trying to, speedrun catching Pokemon. But for now, it is what it is. We're gonna go all the way down, because there's items here now that we could get that we couldn't get because we didn't have cut. Free stuff is good stuff. And then we're gonna talk to this guy. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokedex has completed data of 10 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. Oh, this one's only 10. Why did I think it was 20? Yeah, of course I have 10. You've caught or owned 32. Yeah, I'm way ahead of you, bro. Contains flash lights up even the darkest of caves and dungeons. Awesome. Another thing I wish that HMs did is they didn't ask me if I wanted to do something and they just did it. That would be amazing. From here, there's one other thing you want to get at this point in the game. It's optional, but if you want a really good Pokemon later on, you grab it. Shh, listen, I need to share a secret with someone. I think that this chunk of amber contains Pokemon DNA. It would be a shattering scientific breakthrough if Pokemon could be resurrected from it. But my colleagues just ignore what I have to say. So I have a favor to ask. I want you to get this examined at a Pokemon lab somewhere. This hints that there's a Pokemon lab and that fossils might be able to be revived, which explains why we can't sell them. Even though Pokemon fossils, I can imagine, are worth millions of dollars. From here, we're going to heal. We're going to make our way back through Diglett Cave, and now we can make our way back to Cerulean to the next section. With that also being said, there's other things that we can do. I don't know how many stones I have, so we're going to check that out real quick. But if we have enough stones, I might as well just evolve this Jigglypuff. How many stones do I have? Oh, I only have one Moonstone, which is fine because if I had to pick Pokemon to have, I would totally choose Nidoqueen over Wigglytuff. So, let me grab Chickding again. And I think that's it for now. Yeah. So, because we do need Chickding to cut, because I don't want to walk all the way back through Mount Moon. Granted, I can go back to Mount Moon to get Clefairy, but I will do that on my own time off screen because Clefairy is a very rare percent. Okay, now we just gotta beat up more Diglett. I am tired of your shit, Diglett. Unless you're gonna show me your big brother Dugtrio, don't show up at all. I can't wait till I actually get to finish this game, because that's gonna be a Gen 3 monkey off my back. And then we will be able to focus on challenge runs, stipulations, like mono type challenges. I don't know about Nuzlocke because Nuzlocke tend to be more of like a live stream thing, but mono type challenges is something that I could totally do in a video format, only because of the fact that you want proof that your Pokemon didn't faint during, level grinding. So that's more of a live stream format. But video wise, we could do monotype challenges. We could do time warp challenges, theme challenges, color challenges, like monocolors. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff we could do with this game once we're done. And that includes the other Pokemon games. Not just to mention the, as you guys know from my channel, the ROM hacking community. So the thing is, it's like there's a lot of Pokemon that I could play. And I think that's why I'm so nervous about Let's Playing, because there's going to get to a point where all I'm doing is Pokemon content, only because of the sheer mountains of it, and what you could do with that content. And I don't want to be handicapped or handcuffed into one type of content. Because if that was the case, I could make 1,000 different ridiculous runs for Hollow Knight and Castlevania and Bloodstained, and that'd be all I play. Because as much as I love Pokemon, Hollow Knight is my #1 game of all time. The game is just a masterpiece. Alright, let's see here. Scratch. Nope. Okay, can we double kick? Double kick's actually a whole lot better. Strangely enough. When I'm not getting paralyzed to the 7 fucking mountains of hell. Thank you. Come on, game. Because the thing is, I don't plan on using Nido Queen in battle, just Nido King. Because the Nido King just has better overall attack stats. So, like, okay, yeah. That's enough for that then. And then I could go to Mankey. There. Finally, Poison Sting. I could have used that. Okay, Nidoran's gonna evolve. Nidoqueen! Alright. Okay, so let me go ahead here. We could put Nidoqueen in the box. Grab Pidgeotto. Heal him up. Oh. And then be on our way. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay. Alright guys, we're gonna do this last battle. And then we're gonna call it quits for this episode. Okay. Let's put Mankey up front. Just to give Gyarados and Nidoking and Charmeleon a break. But I think that's going to be it for now, guys. In the next episode, we'll actually get through this route, and then we'll be going through Dark Cave. For now, this is the Wyvern signing out. Later, guys.